I wore that when I was 2.
I can't believe you kept all these things.
I think Lucille kept every dress I ever had. Every child's drawing. God knows what else.
She must have loved you very much.
Well, it was a very destructive kind of love, the kind that can devour you.
All these things. We don't even know what we're looking for. It'll take us months to go through all this stuff.
Well, then it'll take us months. But I know we're on the right track here, Mark.
You sure you don't know why Brandon Spaulding wrote your birth date on a piece of paper?
No. But the fact that he wrote it himself has some significance.
What do you have there?
Well, there seem to be some kind of records from the year I was born. Why don't you look through these?
All right.
You can find something.
Excuse me, Mr. Evans, but you have a phone call. You can take it right here on the landing.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. Hello.
Does this sound familiar, Mark? I mourned my father. Soon you will mourn Amanda.
Where the hell are you?
In your apartment. Where else would I have found this charming note?
I thought you were in Geneva.
Obviously not. What are you doing at Amanda Spaulding's?
I can't talk now. I just came over to make sure she was all right.
I'm sure she's in very good hands.
Stay there. I'll be right over and explain everything.
I hope you can, my dear Mark. I certainly hope you can.
Who was that?
Just someone from Spaulding Enterprises.
Rebecca Cartwright?
No, someone from the accounting department.
What do they want?
I need some figures. I have to go back to the apartment and get them.
Mark, they can't bully you like that anymore.
Amanda, the quicker I get them off my back, the quicker I can get back here and help you find whatever it is we're looking for. Why don't you take a break?
No, I want to go on looking. Every time they humiliate you like this, I just want to work even harder. So that you get everything that's rightfully yours.
Come in.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Mom.
Honey, I've been looking all over for Maureen. She's not at her desk. Do you have any idea where she is?
Well, it's hard to keep track of her these days, especially now she's doing chef's duty over at the Reardon boarding house.
Oh, I hope there's nothing wrong with Bee, is there?
No, it's just Bea didn't like the idea of Nola staying in that house all alone now that Mr. McCord and Mrs. Renfield are away, so she went out to stay with her.
So Maureen has taken over for Bee in the boarding house kitchen.
You got it. Sounds a little bit like the Bowers, doesn't it? Dropping everything to take care of someone in the family.
Oh, well, that's one of the things I love about Maureen. But I do think that newlyweds should spend as much time together as possible.
Well, you won't get any argument from me on that score. But there's no way that Maureen is going to leave her mother in the lurch.
Well, maybe she won't have to. Oh, nothing, dear. You go back to work. I have an idea, and I think it may just work out. Will you just ring?
Gosh. I'm going to drive myself crazy waiting for that phone to ring. I should do homework. Homework. Creative writing. I don't know. What's this? Moby Dick. Moby Dick. Alrighty. Chapter 1. Moby Dick or the White Whale. Okay. Call me Ishmael. Call me Quentin. Now.
Hi, honey.
Oh, Mom.
Henry was nice enough to drive me over.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you.
Well, I hoped I'd get a glimpse of you, and I'd like to take a peek at my favorite little girl.
Oh.
How's Quentin?
Oh, he's fine. He called me to let me know he got there all right, but he was interrupted, and I'm just waiting for him to call back.
Oh.
Show him the ring Frank gave you. Show him.
Oh, okay.
What's the matter, Henry?
This ring. Well, it looks like a ring that I gave someone over 30 years ago.
quite a coincidence.
Well, if I remember correctly, the ring I'm referring to had an inscription inside. I always have jewelry inscribed.
Oh. Where did you buy your ring?
In Chicago, the jeweler told me it was unique.
Oh, I see. Well, Quentin bought this one in London several years ago. Oh, maybe that's him. Hello?
Nola?
Oh, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, is Helena gone?
Well, you see,
She isn't she?
Well, Nola, listen now. I've thrown her bodily out of my room, and I told her that she must leave Tangier before the day is out.
But that's not going to do any good.
Oh, I think it will. There was no mistaking what I meant when I told her.
What about Silas Crocker?
Well, he hasn't tried to contact me so far.
Well, do you think she told him that you were there?
Listen, I am quite sure Helena has said nothing to him. Besides, let's not talk about Silas. I just wanted to tell you that I'm pleased with the progress that I'm making, and everything is going fine.
Oh, I'm glad.
Nola, please say hello to Quentin and give him my best.
Oh, Quentin Henry Chamberlain's here.
What's he doing there?
Well, he drove Mom over, and he sends his best.
Nola, please, remember the significance of the ring I gave you. It's a sign of trust that you'll keep my true identity a secret.
I will, I promise.
Good. I love you, Nola, and I miss you very, very much.
Well, I miss you, too. And listen, call me the minute that Helena's gone, because I'm not going to feel good until I know that she's out of there.
Now, don't you worry. I'm sure she'll be gone very, very soon.
All right, I love you.
I love you, too.
Oh, you sounded so worried on the phone.
Does Quentin think Silas Crocker's in Tangier?
Not really. It's just that, I hate the thought of her being there because, she caused us so much trouble on the last dig.
Oh,
You
Helena.
feel better now that you talked to him?
Yeah, he sounds good, and it seems everything's going well.
Well, I'm sure it is. He's a very capable young man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to go see if I can get us all some tea. Is that okay with you?
Dandy. Nola, would you mind if I looked at that ring again? I cannot get over how much it resembles one that I gave years ago to somebody I was deeply fond of. I must ask Quentin where he got this one.
I put together a pot roast that's in the oven at a low temperature, and you just take it out when the buzzer goes off. Then I'll make a big salad and dressing on the side, and you put that on at the last minute.
Hello, Tony. How are you? Fine, Mo. How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm sorry. I just want to get through this as soon as possible so I can get back to the office at a decent hour, and I don't want to have to come back here after work. So I've got to go shopping for dinner, and then I've got to make dinner for Ed and for Rick.
What are you going to do in your spare time?
Oh, that's not funny. So you think you can get dinner on for the boarders?
I can't. I got to open up company.
Oh, well, Tony, don't you think that Floyd and Clay and Katie could take care of that for the next few days, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, good, because I think if we pull together on this, we can get everything done on time.
Okay, I just...
What? You just what?
Well, I made plans to spend the afternoon with Susanna today and have an early dinner with her. I don't know how much longer she's going to be in town. I want to spend as much time as I can with her, you know?
Tony, you're really in love with her, aren't you?
Yeah. I never really thought about it before, but yeah.
Okay, changing plans. You go see Suzanne now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Sure.
Well, how about the boarders?
Well, I can get dinner on for them tonight.
What about Ed?
He's managed without me before.
No, I mean, this isn't fair. You guys are newlyweds. It's not fair that Susie and I take time out of your relationship right now.
That's okay. We can make up for lost time later.
I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, you bet you will. Now go on. Get out of here before I change my mind. Go.
You know what you are? Real trooper.
That's what I always wanted to be. A real trooper.
Yeah. Oh, okay, go ahead. Give it to me again. Go. Have you had enough to eat, Philip?
Yeah. That'll hold me for a couple hours.
Good. Now get out of here. I got to get back to work, and you got to get back to school.
Oh, thanks, Dad. You sound like Justin.
Yeah, I sound like Justin. Is that so bad?
But one Justin in my life is plenty, believe me.
Now, come on, Phil. I'm serious. Look at all the work I got to do by the end of the day.
Anybody ever tell you that you are a workaholic, overachiever?
Workaholic. Well, you tell me about it some other time, okay?
All right. I can take a hint.
Tom, I think we're going to make the best deal that we can.
Hi, Morgan. How are you today?
Oh, I'm all right.
Well, Josh, look who's here. I guess you decided to give her a call anyway.
No, actually, I'm sorry. I was going to call you, but it's too much work.
So I see.
Yeah, I'll be with you in just a second, okay? Okay.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to get out of here. Take your advice. Head back to prison. Morgan, you take it
back
easy.
to them. I'm talking to a couple of
Josh,
Get
see you later.
back to me. Take care of yourself.
I got some work to
All
do,
right.
too. I'm going to bring in the back where I can spread it out.
I gotta go.
I'll see you later, Morgan.
Okay, 2 hours. All right.
Hi. Sorry about that. Listen, you want to get some lunch or something?
No, I didn't come here for lunch, Josh. I came because I wanted to talk to you. Not really.
What does that mean?
Well, Hillary was there.
So what?
So she knew that Kelly left town, and she knows where he is, and she just won't tell me, and she made me feel very uncomfortable.
You don't know where Kelly is?
No. He left town without telling me. I had to find out about it from Bert.
Well, I can see how that would be very upsetting, Morgan, but I really don't see what I...
That's why I wanted you there for me.
Well, why? What could I have done?
You could have talked to me. You could have made me feel better. Hillary made me feel so awful.
Wait a minute. You had a fight with Hillary about Kelly, and you wanted me to come there to make you feel better? I thought you said before that you just wanted to see me. Which is it?
It's both.
Is that true? Is that true, or are you just looking for a replacement for Kelly?
Of course not.
Well, Morgan, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I care about you a great deal, and I want to do everything I can to help you, but don't ask me to step in and take over where Kelly left off.
I'm not asking you
Well,
to do
I think you
anything
are,
like
Morgan.
that.
I know you're very confused about Kelly, but this is something that you have to work out for yourself. I have nothing to do with it.
How can you say that, Josh? If you hadn't have been there for me when Kelly and I were having all these problems, I would...
What? You would have... Morgan, don't lay all this on me. You've got to live your own life, you know?
What life? What life? Kelly's left town without telling me. You're working here 24 hours a day because Amanda doesn't show up for work, and you don't even care. My mother's left town. No one knows
Morgan,
where she
stop
is.
it, okay? Just listen to yourself for a minute. I mean, you want everybody to fix your life up for you. Well, nobody else can. You have to do that yourself. I mean, you get upset when people treat you like a child. Well, I'm not going to treat you like a child. I'm treating you like an adult. I'm telling you to stand on your own 2 feet and work this thing out for you. Morgan, wait a second. Come on.
No. So that's your work. I don't want you to waste 5 more precious minutes on me.